We're joined now by Jada Moore and Maya Perry from FAU Women's Basketball. Ladies, welcome to the set. You've been around Media Day for a little bit now. What have you liked the most so far?
I like how open going it is. Everybody is very welcoming, and we're just enjoying our time here so far.
Yeah, how about you?
I think it's just really cool to be here, like seeing all the people from my conference and the girls we play against, and then just all the fun stations they have set up has been awesome.
What stations have you done so far?
We've done 2 photo shoots, a little bit of a video shoot in one of them, and then we did the interview kind of sort of thing.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. What games did you play?
We did guessing the arenas without the logos. We also did guessing the conference teams by just their colors.
That's really hard because there's
so
many green teams, like
blue,
and I didn't realize.
Right? And they're like
Yeah.
all the same blues, right? You're like, and they show you the blue first, and you're like, rice, and they're
Yeah.
like, no. I'm like, oh, okay.
That was me every time. Yeah.
You're like, I know that they're blue. Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So, what other games? Arena game?
I did like a guess the 90s, like it was like 90s
Yeah.
themed, like
Which ones
pictures
did
and
you
stuff.
not? Did you get and not get?
Like I knew all of them, but I just didn't know the name of them.
names.
What year were you born?
2002. But I have 4 older siblings.
Okay.
So I knew a lot
So
of them.
you knew
lot
them?
more, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You knew the Easy Bake Oven?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I had
Yeah.
Oh,
one.
you had one? Okay.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing to make in the Easy Bake Oven?
The little quick brownies.
Ooh, you know, I always think about like how dangerous that probably was.
It
Like,
pro-
like
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
what was in that
Honestly.
to like make that cook? Like, there's no way like we're not gonna see effects of that when we're like 50.
And
but
for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was in there for like 5
Yeah.
I
minutes.
loved mine.
oh, I
Like,
loved it.
oh, was
Yes,
so
I'd
fun.
do it again. I'd take
Yeah.
all the risks again. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk a little bit about basketball. So, season is right around the corner. You open up with Florida on November 4th. So, how excited are you for that matchup in particular, and then the whole season?
I'm really excited to showcase what we've been working on. I think we have a lot of new talent coming to the team, and we have a couple returners that are like really striving to be successful. So I think having a big opener is going to be a really good outcome for us.
Yeah, and in your home state too, as well, right?
yeah.
So you have those 5 freshmen, 5 freshmen, and then 3 newcomers, or 8 total. So how do you think that you've been gelling as a team so far?
I think we've been gelling as a team so well. We kind of all came in the summer around the same time. We had one person come in August because she was in
Internationals.
Yeah, she was in-
she's playing for
Okay.
her team.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So over the summer, we really got to hang out. We did like a team retreat, and then just like we do all kinds of fun stuff. And so we really got to know each other off the court. So then on the court, it just translates really well. Yeah.
How important is that off the court connection when you eventually get on the court?
I think it's a very big thing being able to trust each other off the court. It makes it so much easier on the court. We honestly trust each other with a lot. We tell each other everything. The locker room is always fun.
We love that.
And so I think it just gels us together, like Jada says, like really well on the court.
What are some of your goals for this season, individually and as a team?
As a team, I mean, main goal is just to win. Like, I really think we have the talent that we need to do really well in the American. Like, I think we could easily be top 3 teams in this conference and just really harp into that. Individual, you know, don't really have any goals, just really want to do whatever I need to for my team to succeed.
Yeah, absolutely. How about you?
Same thing. I just want to be able to produce to help my team in any type of way. It will never be one particular thing. Like, I know everybody's great at something, but it's what we bring as a team, and I think that it's going to be really fun to see us be successful this year.
What is one thing about this team that you kind of want to put the rest of the American Conference on notice about? Like, what is it about this team that you're like, you're not even ready for this? Or you could keep it a secret. I don't know. We don't maybe want to divulge all the secrets on Media Day, but
What you got?
Honestly, like, this team, I go to war for this team,
Yes.
and I know they got my back and will do the same. So just know that when you're playing us, pretty much, like, we're going to come out and we're going to play hard every single game.
Every single person.
I love that, and I feel like that just becomes such a huge part, especially when you get in like the grind of the season, where everything is like you're tired, you're on game whatever, and you're like, man, as long as everybody has my back, I feel like I'm ready to go out there and play. So you put the conference on notice with that. Looking at that schedule in conference play, what is one team that you're like, oh man, I'm ready to play them?
Oh.
I think all of them.
I was about to
All
say.
of them?
I'm
Yeah.
excited to, have a fresh start. It's a new season.
Yeah.
New talent, new perspective. So I think it'll be fun to go out there and showcase what we can do in the new year.
I love it. We'll be excited to watch. You ready for some rapid fire questions?
I am.
All right. Let's the fun part. Favorite sports movie?
This is a classic. I know everybody says it, but I love Love and Basketball.
The number one answer. I think I'm gonna have to go back and tally it from the last 2 days.
I love that movie. It's just a classic when you play basketball.
I was like, you can't like play basketball and not have seen.
love
Like,
Love and
One of our
Basketball.
teammates has it.
What is it?
One of our teammates hasn't seen Love and Basketball.
Really?
I can't remember who specifically, but they haven't seen it.
That's why I
Yeah,
feel
I
get them
like.
on that.
Well, that was like. Did you guys see that Asia Wilson was like, "Oh, I don't like Love and Basketball."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my goodness, the whole basketball community is about to come."
Yeah.
I was like, "You play basketball," and she has like a whole nice like basketball love story herself. I'm like,
Yeah.
"You literally are living Love and Basketball," you know? So.
I feel like I grew up watching it.
Yeah,
so, like,
I know.
That
You
just
see it.
always
Like,
sticks
yeah,
with
you
me.
just like need to see it as a
Yeah.
basketball player.
Or like Mike. That's a good one.
That's another
Yeah,
one
that's a
people have
good
been
one.
saying, like Mike, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Favorite Halloween candy?
Go ahead.
I like anything sour. Like
Ooh, okay.
sour gummy bear specifically is like my favorite candy. But like growing up, my favorite thing to get was Fun Dip.
Oh, fun day.
don't know.
That was good.
Talk about like we were talking about the Easy Bake Oven and all the chemicals you put in your body, like. But I would sacrifice it all for a Fun Dip again,
Or a
for
Fun
sure.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That was
Yeah.
straight sugar.
Yeah, literally, like you just like dip it,
Dipping
okay,
sugar
and
in. The
sometimes
stick,
you just like. Did you ever
Yeah.
just like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Okay.
stick with it, like
Yeah.
what was that?
Sugar, literally sugar. And I think it was just sugar also.
Yeah.
I don't know the science behind that part of it.
Yeah.
So speaking of sugar, do we like candy corn?
No.
No,
Not
there
a
hasn't
fan.
been a single person who said they like candy
Not a
corn.
fan.
But it is a Halloween related question, and you know
Okay.
we're coming up on it, so I figured I would ask.
Yeah.
UTSA told me that people in Texas like candy corn, but I haven't met anybody yet, and they didn't like it. They didn't like
Okay.
it. They just said,
Well, they're probably not from.
yeah, they
Okay.
said when they
Yeah.
met people from Texas that they really like candy corn. But
That's weird.
yeah, right. I
No
was-
hate to candy corn.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
not my-
people have
not
been
my
hating on
favorite.
candy corn. You can say it if you would like.
Not my favorite.
One teammate that you wouldn't take to a deserted island with you.
One teammate I wouldn't
Would
take.
not take. Like you wouldn't want them there with you.
I wouldn't?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like who is not helping you survive?
See, the thing is, they're all a fun time.
Yeah.
So I guess it's like, what's your goal? Like, are you surviving the deserted island, or you're just like, these are my last days, like I'm gonna live it up, right? So like, that's your decision that you have to make. Who you're
If
not
I
taking.
was to just live it up on the island, probably Jada or Aaron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was to survive, probably Avi and Maria.
Low key.
Got
Low key.
you. So survival wise though, you're not taking Jada, is what you're telling me?
No.
Jada, you got a response for that? No?
If you know me, you're not surprised by her answer
Not at all, not
whatsoever.
at all. You're
No.
not making it
Yeah.
off the island.
No, I give it about a week max.
I don't know if she would take it serious.
No, like
She'd be like, it's fine.
we'd be out of water. I'd be laughing like, oh
Yeah.
well,
All right.
so be it.
Sounds like a plan. We talked love and basketball. How about some WNBA basketball? What are your finals picks?
The Minnesota Lynx.
Ooh, yes.
I
they
got the
honestly-
Aces, but
Oh, they really disappointed me. I was like, man, I was looking for the repeat.
I think they needed it though. I think
Yeah.
they needed a reset.
Yeah, they need a
had a lot
reset.
of pressure on them.
Next year, like, I'd be scared to play the Aces.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, my
they-
God.
They're coming for it.
Oh
again.
my goodness!
Yeah.
Like Becky Hammond is not gonna let them not win a championship.
And I think
2
they're
years from
gonna
now.
do some unfortunate roster
You
like
think so?
changes.
Yeah.
Just like one or two.
Just
They
like
have
shake it.
to.
Yeah, there's a couple things that they
Yeah.
gotta switch up a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah, for sure. Well, we'll keep an eye on that as
Mm-hmm.
well. A couple more rapid fire. There's a lot of owls in the American Athletic Conference.
Yes.
Which Owls team is the best?
The ones in the Miami Vice jerseys.
Ah, okay. All right. I was hoping you would have a good answer.
now.
You know, you got to pick the right owls, especially when you're sitting here wearing those uniforms. If you were to play another sport besides basketball, what would it be?
Volleyball.
I was just about to say, I think I'd be a great volleyball player.
Okay. Have you?
I used to play volleyball in high school.
Okay.
But then I ended up choosing basketball. But sometimes I'm like, put me back out there.
Yeah,
I miss it.
You
It's
miss
fun.
it? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I used to run track.
Okay.
I think I'd probably do track again if it wasn't volleyball.
Yeah.
I was a dog out there.
Were you?
But you know, basketball.
Basketball,
Life, so-
love and basketball,
Yes.
love for the game of basketball. You're
course.
like, that's what I'm rolling with.
Yeah.
You win the American Athletic Conference Championship game, and the buzzer sounds. What's the first thing that you do?
Run to my team.
Who on the team? Whole team? Dog pile?
Whole
Dog pile.
team.
Are you on the bottom of the dog pile or the top of the
Probably
dog
bottom.
No, definitely the bottom. Definitely the bottom.
pile? You
Probably the
started,
bottom.
you just dive
Yeah,
like
just-
mid-court and just like lay there and you ask everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Hopefully
cool.
confetti comes down and we can
Yeah,
do, like,
do the
snow
butterflies,
angels.
yeah, or snow angels.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll keep an eye out for you at the bottom of the dog pile come the end of the season. Thank you both
Thank
so
you,
much
guys.
for joining the set today.
Thank you.